and whenever you are, he said, realizing that it's very quiet. I need to put some music on, don't I? I'm sorry, folks. Let me give you some tunes to listen to. Do we go creepy or dark? Creepy or dark? Creepy or dark? It's the Underdark. Dark. Doom. There it is. All right. Turn it down so it doesn't deafen me too much. That sounds good. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And back down here in the Underdark, down here in the Wallstone tunnels, beneath the Durgar city of Grapplestug in the Underdark, as our adventurers continue on their way, trying to find this strange little courier, Droki, and having heard some rather disturbing rumors, which I shall get to after our introductions and thank yous. Speaking of, let me say a massive thank you to all of you who are joining us already. It's lovely to have you here. Thanks for coming along. And if you're watching later, thank you for jumping into the VOD squad and joining our adventures whenever you can. It is always very much appreciated. And, of course, we had the amazing Silver Red Fox Gaming talking about this lovely artwork. Isn't it awesome? Yeah. I'm going to give a nice shout. Hey, Quims, good to see you. Let me give a shout out for that. What is it now? Hang on. Out of the Abyss art. Boop. Yeah, I remembered. Okay, head on over to the incredible Saladman, aka Ryutoshi, on Instagram to get amazing character art. Look at ours here. It's got that nice kind of Japanese kind of feel. I am based in Japan, lurking in the dark here as I am. And you can also commission them to get fantastic character art and stuff done for your campaigns too. Now, there is their link over there in the chat. Now, moving on, let me also say a big thank you for the wonderful, yes, finally Silver Red Fox. Sorry, thank you for being patient with us. Thank you to the incredible Sirenscape, those wonderful people providing incredible music and sound effects for all of your games, not just D&D, but also Call of Cthulhu, Pathfinder, board games, like modern things as well. Futuristic stuff, there's sci-fi sound sets and things in there as well. Head on over, give them a trial for free, and if you cancel within 30 days, it will cost you not a penny. But if you fall in love and want to continue, you can become a Super Siren and subscribe to the service and have access to all of that amazing stuff for your games, be they in person or online or wherever you want to do it. And just fantastic stuff. Now, moving on, speaking of music and the like, we always like to give a good shout out to 3 awesome YouTube channels that you can get music from to use in your streams. Dark Fantasy Studio, Travis Savoy, and Epic Journey. There are links to those channels in our YouTube VODs, so head on over there and check them out. Head on over where, you say? Well, let me give you a quick socials command here, and there is a link for our YouTube channel. All of the VODs go up there just as soon as I am able, and also there's the Twitter as well. Stick along and follow that for all of the information and sneak peeks and new art and general ramblings of a middle-aged Englishman in Japan, if you want to enjoy that. Now, that said, I need to say one more shout-out for the music side of things, as the incredible Will Savino on Patreon is also providing some incredible stuff for us. So please head on over there. Links to the Patreon as well are in our YouTube VODs. Now, that said, I also want to say thank you to these fine folks for joining us today. Let us go across the overlay, left to right as I see it. Who are you? Who are you playing and where are they at? Ignatius.
Oh, it switched. Oh, okay. So, I am Chris, and I am playing Ignatius, Poppy, Cyrillus, the Minotaur Barbarian, and just having a good time here in the Underdark. Not at all. No, that is a lie.
That's okay. Surviving.
Surviving.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Laura, please.
My name is Sam. I play Allura Lustrous. She is a rogue assassin high elf from Mistranner. She ran away from her corrupt family and started an outlaw band, and then was captured by the Drow with all of these lovely people. They escaped. She found out her home city was destroyed, and that her comrades are alive and in the Underdark.
Indeed. So, two of her comrades she has discovered here in Greckelstug as well, so was happy to do that. Now, Alora, who must 100% absolutely stay alive through this campaign, because just last week on Kickstarter, I backed a Kickstarter from the Dungeon Dudes, the Dungeons of Drakenheim, their online, their campaign world, which they are making into a source book. And Alora has to stay alive because I watched a video and I backed the Kickstarter because of this video, simply because they were talking about the various factions that are in the game, and one of the factions is called the Queen's Brotherhood. And it is a group of lots of different bands of thieves and highwaymen and robbers and all sorts of nefarious folks, but they are all joined together under their mysterious leader, who is just called the Queen. And Alora is the leader of a highway band and has found out that she is royalty. So it's just too perfect. So I have, at some point in the future, I have to play that campaign, and Alora has to be this NPC. So do not die. Ignatius, Corbin, keep her alive. for the sake of a future campaign. Otherwise, we'll have to play the campaign with the zombie queen, which also works.
I'm down for it. Somehow Corbin will befriend the zombie queen, the revenant that will be Alora, and it will be great.
That tracks.
Yes.
Corbin,
Doesn't it?
Can we make it?
Yeah.
Can we make it that her desire to be friends with Corbin and to get away from Prince Derendil was so strong that she came back as a revenant?
Yes. I mean, I would have that is completely up to Alora.
And have a ghosty friend and a spider friend.
Yeah, there you go.
And his zombie
Ghosty friend, spider friend, mushroom friend.
Yeah, and then you can go out to Bitopia and hang out with Ning's ghost. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, see, like everything's fine. It all works. It all
Mhm.
works.
Okay. Now, speaking of, sorry, Corbin, we have already heard from you, but let's just hear properly from you. Corbin, who are you? Who are you playing, and where are they at?
Well, I'm a Buns, and I will be playing Corbin, our changeling druid monk, and right now they are still in the longest job interview ever. The person they want to hire them keeps disappearing and coming back. They might be a queen. Either way, they came to the Underdark on purpose, hopefully to become part of this band of thieves. But who knows now?
We shall see. Okay, thank you.
Just tame the Underdark.
Just hold on.
Tame all of it. All of it.
Behave. Okay, thank you. Now, let's just get a quick recap from last time so we can jump right in here. As we were down here in the Wellstone tunnels of Greckelstug, the secret tunnels that even the Durgar are unaware of, you battled first against strange two-headed monsters, Grimlocks, which usually do not have the two heads, but are being affected by the abyssal incursions, the strange magical forces that are at play here at this time. And they were not the only things that assailed you. You were also accosted by swarms of insects as you made your way through the mushroom grove of a section of tunnel there. But you managed to defeat all of these trials and continued to follow Droki's trail through the tunnels. And as you did so, you made your way around through the tunnels and came up into a large open space, a huge open cavern, which was dominated in the center by this large mesa that was rising up with the concentric circles, which actually turned out to be a ramp spiraling all the way up to the top. And the sound of muttered conversations, various different folks, different sounds drifting as if from the city above, funneled down into the space by the Phasris magical energy that is suffusing this chamber, more so even than other parts of this area. And a couple of you, Elora and Zakan, if memory serves, clambered up onto the top of the mesa and tried to listen in, tried to catch on to those fleeting glimpses, those fleeting conversations that were whirling around and just off the edge of hearing. And you were trying to gain some information from those whispers and trying to focus in on the magical energy. And to various levels of success. Some of you were damaged by the mental exertion and the effects of this magic on your mind, but Zakan seemed to have quite a knack for it and was listening intently and gave you some information that they had gleaned from the whispers. Information that there were evil cultists at work here in the tunnels, trying to sow discord and chaos in the city above in the name of the Demogorgon. And you found out it was them that had changed the giant, the stone giant in the city above, into having two heads and going on a crazy rampage across the city. And you know that they are trying to do it again. And that has something to do with Droki as well, this courier that you're tracking. And trying to get that, just as much information as possible, just a little bit more. He pushed the limits a little too far. And we left off last time as he collapsed to his knees, clutching at his head, a strange, desolate wail escaping from that impassive mask that covers his face. And let's see, where is he? I think he's hiding here somewhere. Maybe that's just me. So yes, unfortunately, Stephen is unable to join us today, but that kind of works in nicely as Zakarn has been afflicted by this strange magical energy that has messed with his synapses and mental pathways. And you three were last seen, like slow motion, rushing to his side as we left the tunnels last time. So, let us get things sorted here. Tunnels. Okay. Let's see if I can find the right sound set for you, fine people. Where are you? Noisy messer. Raucous messer. There we go. So, the sounds coming down through the space, echoing all around you, swirling around, much like the motes of light and magical energy that is swirling around this cavern. Zakan drops to their knees.
Ignatius will immediately go over and try to. Zakan, are you okay? Stand up. Are you okay?
Okay. Sorry, let me give you a little bit more volume there, Christoph.
Oh.
There we go. I think that should be good. Okay. So yes, you rush on over, and his head just kind of snaps up to meet your eyes, and it's always a strange experience just looking into that mask, not being able to see any expression, but the glow is there behind the mask, and he grabs onto your clothes, and he's like, I don't know what happened. She's gone, Ignatius. She's gone.
Who's gone? What are you saying? Elora!
I can't.
Corbin, come here.
Laura kind of rushes over.
They ran right over, yeah.
Okay. Who's gone? Zakan.
I can't feel her. She's everything's shrouded. Everything's shrouded in mist. Yes, Marin knows what happened.
Corbin's gonna look around because they're gonna assume he means mist is like coming around them or something.
I think since
Like,
Laura, Laura felt the pain from the voices and the darkness, and
Yes.
or it's just the voices.
Corbin did
in your
not get any of that.
So, Alora, what do you say?
These voices too, Elora.
Yeah, it's just the voices. You'll be okay, Zakan. It whatever you're thinking, it's not true. It's not real.
No. My powers, my magic. It's drained. I don't know. I don't know how to.
That can
help.
happen?
I don't know how to help any of you. It's Tidra. My celestial guide. It is her guidance that allows me to guide you, to guide others. But she is lost. She is lost to the mists. And now, we are surely lost too.
So you're saying you can't heal Corbin?
Corbin? Are you okay? What happened?
No. They're like looking at themselves like, last I checked, I was okay, but apparently your magic can be drained. Do you think that weird key stuff that I've been using lately could be drained too?
Let's have a look here. So I'm just looking at our good boys stats here. Okay.
Laura, Corbin, what do you think we should do about Zakan? Do you think they're okay to continue?
No. If they're like this, then they should definitely rest. The person who's supposed to be guiding us isn't acting right. I think we should stop for a little bit.
No, Corbin, there's no time.
Or we could always have him eat one of the mushrooms and then shrink him down and then carry him.
I like that.
That way
plan.
he can stay safe. Webster can protect him.
Little
Or
pocket-
maybe Alora's friend. The one that I'm holding right now.
I suppose
I
taking
saw-
quite a liking to you.
As long as
Yeah.
Webster doesn't eat him, I'm sure.
Every party needs a pocket cleric.
No, Webster's over the baby snacks now. Apparently it's go big or go home. You might have a problem.
I don't think we can afford to take a rest and wait, so we'll have to put Zakan away in our bag and get moving because I cannot imagine having another encounter with a Demogorgon.
Ooh, okay. Before that happens, well, first Corbin's gonna ask Zarkon if he's okay with that, and then they're gonna sit down and you see them fiddle in their pocket, and they take out cloth and string, and they just make a tiny little doll. It looks like a little doll, just made out of pieces of cloth and string that they've wrapped around certain pieces to make a head and two little arms and legs, and they're just kind of putting it with them. They're like, these were good luck at the monastery. We made them for travelers, so maybe it'll keep you company. I could give it horns like Ignatius so you feel safe.
Is it easy to make? We have to move. We have to. And Laura, you say you don't want to see the
This is
Demogorgon
super
again.
easy to
Got
make.
face off
As
against.
they're moving.
We have to stop the ritual. Before I was struck down.
Wait,
I saw
what?
them. I saw them. They were starting the ritual again.
We should move quickly. Is it okay if Zakan sits on Webster's back, you think?
Oh yeah, sure. Get down there.
Thank you, Corbin.
Like a camel, he just sort of lowers down, but really annoyingly, and then you get him up there.
Yeah. And he just switches over there, and he's like, ooh, fuzzy.
Well, if they're doing the same thing that they did in, I'm gonna say it right, Schnoobledoops, doesn't that just mean we have to, we have to stop them from getting any blood on the thing? It's really
it just blood
fuzzy,
or-
and then I just remember kicking people a lot.
No,
I feel like there was a ritual involved, but
they're making another of those two-headed giants, Corbin. We can't allow them to
No,
do the
they
same
hurt.
again. Come on.
okay, we have
I'm
Alora.
assuming we're doing all of this while we're walking.
Webster.
All the talking we're doing is while we're walking.
Webster, how long is he?
What language was that? It sounded dwarven.
Oh, it's Menzoberran's.
Wow.
Yeah, Drow.
Wow.
Mental brand.
Yeah, unfortunately, Time Lord's wife isn't here today. She was looking last week. Okay, now you yes, make your way down off the Messer, and let's bring you over to the map, and away from this disturbing whispering. Da-da-da.
So is Zakan able to point us in the right direction, or are we kind of on our own?
You had already figured out that Droki had used some of the pygmy wart mushrooms and had gone into the tunnel on this far side over here. Zoop. Hey there. Okay.
I always forget how big this map is.
Yeah, it's massive. Zoom. Okay, that's as close as you're getting, everyone at home. Sorry. that's full zoom. They're still teeny tiny people. Okay, so yeah, Zakan is with Webster, so we'll just I won't fuss with his token too much, but he is with you, as is Isol. Okay, so are you going to partake of the pygmy wart?
Yes.
Okay. So, you make your way into the tunnels. Sorry, everyone back home. My Sirenscape widget was being silly. Let me restart that for you.
So that means Zakan's light has gone out as well, then, if their magic has ended, right?
Well, it's a little meta moment. Meta moment. little graphic. He's used all of his spell slots.
Oh.
And the madness that is set in is making him think that's his disconnect with Tidra, because that's real. But he's just tapped out, but has forgotten why.
Well, then, can I do an insight check?
Mm-hmm. So the light is still on.
The light is still on.
Yes. This little light of Zakan's.
So, seeing the light, I'll just be like,
Do you see the light?
Zakan, are you sure? I got a 13. Like, are you sure you don't have magic? It looks like your light is still aglow.
Holds up, looking curiously at the light. Must be some cruel trick of the Phaserus magic in this cavern, taunting me, taunting my inabilities to lead and help you.
Regardless, I'll light a torch.
Okay. That's 2020, right?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Can you stop purring into the mic, please?
Why is your night vision on? You don't have night vision.
Oh.
Sorry.
Holy shit.
And low light for 20 feet. And there you go.
You would think that a minotaur who spends all its natural life in the dark
In mazes, yeah,
labyrinth would have night vision.
Right? It's a strange one.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
Child, can you put down, please?
Okay, so you all head on over to the exit of the cave there in the corner, and grab yourselves the pygmy mort mushrooms. I'll mark off 4.
Okay.
Because it was Zakan that was keeping track of those, wasn't it?
Yeah. Are we moving stealthily, or do you think we need to, Laura?
thinking about it.
Thinking.
Hey, Laura, what do you reckon?
Or should we just rush in?
Can't hurt, I guess.
Okay, so everyone, do you want to give me a group stealth check?
Sure.
21 total.
Okay,
Oof.
Ooh.
10. Okay. Corbin?
Yeah. Rolled a 5 total.
Wow.
I'm worried about Zakan. The cat won't leave me alone. There's a lot happening right now.
Isol.
It's not the
Isol.
Isol.
Not helping.
To want to be climbing on your head.
I think Laura needs to do an animal handling check.
I'm gonna. That's low enough that I'm actually gonna check Droki's passive perception.
Ah, fudge. Wait. Oh, dang it. I had to call inspiration before my roll. Dang it.
His passive perception is 7.
I have to remember I have that.
7?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's because he's muttering to himself all the time, and it's just like completely lost in his own world. Like, I think actually says in the module, like, if you're following, he just doesn't notice unless you like attack him.
Okay.
So yeah, you can actually hear, that when the muttering of the magic above the mesa dies down, you can hear the mutterings of Droki once more. So please make your way into the tunnel there. Off you go.
You come with me, homie.
There you go, folks. Move you over preemptively. This is a bit dark until they come. Allura has arrived. I see you.
Going through the tunnel.
Strange
Oh, geez.
noises.
People are leaving me behind, and I do not have any vision. I cannot see.
Keep up.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, everyone. We can see the sum total of all of their views, so it's quite well lit. But they only see what their own character can see individually. So yeah, you duck down into this strange, uneven surface. You have to squeeze through certain parts, even with the Pygnuort, as it is, especially you, Ignatius.
Ignatius, quit bumping me.
Can Ignatius not bump into
hope it.
anybody? Is that even physically possible right now?
Yeah. I already grew an extra foot. I'm so big.
Okay. Oh, roll 20, behave. Thank you. I'm trying to scroll for our friends at home. Right. So yes, you make your way through the dark, and Sirenscape's freaking out the DM as well. And you emerge into a larger tunnel. And Allura, as you come creeping out and peer down, you see, I should put him on the map here. Oop. Give me that token. Is it gonna come on, roll 20? You can do it. Anyway, I'll just describe it. As you peer around the corner there and look down the tunnel to the northeast, you see something you've seen before, but from the other side. As you see a large, sturdy door closing off the cavern down this end of things. How far away is that? Let's have a look for you. Yeah, it's like 160 feet, 155 feet down there.
Oh.
Muted.
Oh, to the right. Yeah.
Yes. And you see this large doorway that closes off the end of the tunnel. And you've seen that doorway, or one very similar, but from the other side, as it looks exactly the same as the one that was closing off the main entrance to the Thieves Guild hideout. Ignore
Okay,
that.
so Laura's gonna turn to both of them and be like, I recognize this door.
You recognize it? What do you mean?
So there's a lot I haven't really filled you all in on yet, but when I escaped the tavern, it was actually a member of a thieves guild in the city who saved me from the guards, and they brought me down to their hideout, where they introduced me to my comrades, two of them who had been missing, and they're waiting down there for me. But it seems this tunnel has led us to the door into their hideout.
Do
Oh,
you
wait.
think it's
So does
Corbin?
Droki work for them? You don't have to headbutt me if you don't like it, okay?
I had thanked them. I had appreciated them for helping my friends, but this is very, very strange. I don't know why it would be in these tunnels.
Now, you can hear Droki. Even he's like beyond the torchlight, and beyond the night vision that Elora has. But you can still hear Droki muttering to himself, and he's not going any fainter. So he seems to have stopped down that towards that side of things, Elora. And Elora, you can just make out the door starts to move.
I'll immediately
I
put
know.
out my torch as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'll leave it on for the sake of that. But yeah, it is extinguished. So Corbin, Ignatius, you are plunged into darkness, and Elora, you can just see everything in shades of black and white. With your night vision, it is a cat door. Hey, Final, how you doing? We have a cat in game as well. There's a little slightly fey creature that has attached itself to the party. So this is our living, breathing props we have here on Phoenix Uaki. Thanks to Buns. Isel, the right color and everything.
No.
Hang on. Isel, where are you? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Yeah. Meow. So tiny on screen. Unless you're watching on a computer, I bet nobody can see. Good, glad to hear it, mate. Glad to hear it. Okay, now, Ignatius, yes, very wisely and very quickly snuffs out the torch, and Elora, just on the edge of your night vision, like it doesn't reach that far on the map, but you can see very badly just beyond that. Actually, make me a perception check, because this isn't within your normal night vision scope.
17.
17, that's good. Okay, so yeah, you do manage to make out what happens next, and the door grumbles open, and a squat figure emerges from inside and addresses Droki. And you recognize it as the alchemist, the Duergar alchemist that was inside the Thieves Guild when you were there. And you hear him speaking quietly, but still audibly with that perception check. Slightly echoing down the chamber. Now, have you got it? And Droki's like, yes, so many delays, so late. Oh, I have other things to do, other places to be. Droki's always so busy, so busy. I have the crystal, yes I do. And he's like, no, stop your prattling. Give it to me. You have your payment. And he's like, yes, here it is, all delivered safe and sound. Oh, so many places to be, so many things to do. Now, that is all squared away. How is the big crystal? He's like, it's fine, but you mind your damn business. And you see, Elora, with that perception check, you see him pass over a bundle, a small bundle, wrapped up, and you see the door close, and the alchemist goes inside, and Droki, you hear his footfalls pattering off as he disappears to the north, and the door has closed. So what do you do?
Okay, so because both of them can't see, I'm gonna put my hand on both of their shoulders so I don't lose either of them,
Mhm.
and say,
Mhm.
the people who were taking care of my friends are in cahoots with Droki. They're going to do the ritual now. I think my friends might be in danger. We have to go in.
But
Okay.
and
Are we
Zakan
going in?
sort of kind of weakly like lifts his head up from being just basically just like draped over Webster's back. He's like, but those doing the ritual were Darrow, not Durgar.
I guess they're hiring these thieves to do their dirty work. I don't know.
So is it that we need to run in there to try to save your friends, or do we need to wait for the next person to leave and take the stuff to where it should go?
Maybe
It seems like you're the only person who could probably go in there and not cause drama, but you showing more people where their secret hideout is might cause drama.
Perhaps he was only doing deals with them, and we should keep following Droki until the end.
Well, if
He-
that's the case, then we need to go catch up.
so many
That's
places to
something-
go, so many deliveries to make.
There was some talk about a crystal, Sakan. Was that in your memory?
No, there was no crystal.
Hmm.
It might be
Maybe the
something-
crystal's for something else.
Maybe.
I'm torn. I don't know what to do.
Well, we can always
Corbin's
come
gonna
back-
like. Go ahead.
Sorry, I was just saying, we can always come back to your friends. Right now, we need to find this little creature and what he's doing.
I do like a player that can
Yeah, Corbin was gonna say
enunciate
the same.
inverted commas. Sorry, go on.
No, Corbin was just gonna. I was saying the same thing as Ignatius. It was like I promise after we follow him, I will come back down here with you, even if I had to do it by myself, so we can help your friends. But we got to finish what we're doing now.
Sorry, if we take too long, I'm gonna have to come back. But let's go. Let's see if we can catch up to him.
They're like understood, and then like wait for you to lead the way because we are blind.
I guess I'll try and hold on to both of them as we're walking.
Yeah.
Or you could torch back on, and
As-
maybe if he's
You can
I'll
probably
wait
see.
until we get past the door, and then I'll turn the
Okay.
torch.
You can probably see on your explorer view. You have actually come right back round to near where you had fought the what are they called? Oh god, mental block.
The big,
The
the
Grimlocks.
big, the things
The
that had
two-headed
yeah.
things, yeah. Sorry, got there eventually. Yeah, the Grimlocks. You can kind of like like Zakan will point that out with their kind of awareness of where they are, and if you think that little gap to the left in your night vision there, that actually connects up with where you were walking before.
So will we be able to cut him off, or are we just running to go catch up and like stealthing again?
You said he went to the north?
Yes, over
Yeah.
this way.
One that's getting caught in the shirt.
So he's going the opposite way then.
Yeah,
so I think
let's follow.
so we'll go to the north then.
Okay, so you make your way towards the door.
Very quietly.
Noted.
Yes.
Too far without without anyone know.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, you make your way up there, and then eventually, Elora, you get a proper view of the door if you keep going. There it is. Yeah. Oh, you went past it. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah. And here's where the door is. There. Sorry, my roll 20 is being really slow. Internet, no. Even having fixed that problem, it was still went a bit orange there for a second. Sorry if it's being a bit choppy, folks. Internet's feeling the summer heat, clearly. Okay.
Can we hear anything through the door?
Give me another perception check if you'd like.
May I as well?
Please.
Yeah, please do, because I got a 3. So.
By the way,
no!
All of you have inspiration if you ever want to use it. Okay. Thanks to those lovely people watching.
Then I
Gotta
rolled
use
it.
mine now.
Thanks, Ninja. Thank you.
I will do that as well, which makes mine a 14.
All right. Oh, natural 20. I see you, Kalindria. I see you. All right.
I need my dice.
So, Corbin, yes, you can hear murmured voices and the clanking of some machinery.
Machinery.
If you say that to Alora,
I'm gonna pass it on to the
yeah.
other.
Alora, you remember they had that kind of apparatus in there that they were using to fertilize the mushroom grove that they were using for their poisons and things.
Yeah, they specialize in mushrooms and poisons and all that kind of stuff.
Corbin leans over and is like, what I'm hearing is we're also going to be going shopping when we save your friend. That's what I'm hearing.
I have an interest in poisons.
Very much so. And there's like smiling about it, like there's just very much so.
Say, remind me to never eat anything she makes or they make.
Oh, they love baking. That's really sad.
Oh, unless of course it doesn't have poison in it. Never know though with Corbin.
You don't know yet.
It's for you to find out. Okay.
Right?
So, the sound of Droki is disappearing to the north. So you light your torch again, Ignatius?
Yeah.
Seeing that the door is firmly closed. And yep, everyone starts making their way. Am I gonna wait? Oh, internet, stop being useless. Okay. So, yes, you make your way around there, and following the tunnel around, it curls round to the northeast. As you're following behind. Corbin, you've been plunged into darkness again.
Is Corbin already?
Sorry. Corbin is having technical difficulties.
Stop there, Laura.
Okay. Here I come.
Wait for me. Ooh. Ignatius. Oh, you went back for Corbin?
Yeah. We're not getting the mushrooms
came
now,
back
Corbin.
for
Let's
me.
go.
Oh, man.
Did you see Corbin staring at the door, right?
Droki now, poisons later.
Fine. Drag their feet a little, but they fall.
No pouting. Let's go.
Don't insult. Come
You just remember you promised.
on.
Believe me, I want to go back right now, doing everything in my ability not to. So let's just go.
All right. So stop there a second, Ignatius.
Oh, yeah.
Now, as you arrive in this other cavern, this is a massive cavern. It stretches up beyond your dark vision, beyond your torchlight, into the space above. You can see two paths going around a pool of water. Let me give you the official spiel here. Where are we at? Da-da-da-da-da. I can find it.
Is this the pool here, or did I step in?
Yeah, you can see the edge of the pool there. Yeah.
Okay.
Did I step it?
No, you're okay. So yeah, this chamber, as you become aware of the space around you, this chamber splits into two paths surrounding a large pool filled by water trickling from stalactites along the ceiling. The western path forms a ramp above the pool's surface, which rises up towards the ceiling, whilst the eastern path runs level with the water and continues into a tunnel opening on the far side. The water turns darker towards the center of the pool, where it transforms from a gentle swirl into a churning vortex.
Last time I saw water like that, it wasn't a good sign. Maybe we should. I don't know. Which way? Where do we go?
Could I roll like a nature check with anything with my like? I know they are small and new, but like my druid powers like to kind of like see if there's a safe way to go, an easier path to take, something that isn't so dangerous. Like maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I roll?
Sorry,
like
I was laughing at final. It's a giant evil toilet. Yeah, you just go. You go up on the ramp up above, pop a squat, and you're ready to go. Indeed. Please be my guest.
no.
The nature
would
stuff,
that be a
not the
nature
second part. Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
just to qualify.
Okay. Hey, I rolled an 18.
Nice.
Ooh.
It is very. Oh, thank God. For the longest time for me, only the left side of audio was playing there. So it was just in my left earphone. I was feeling really weird. I was like really disoriented. I was like, I feel like I was like, got my ear was blocked or something. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's slightly obvious, but yeah, it shouldn't be doing that. It's not. That's not good. And you can, with that good check there, you can probably guess that the water here is probably from the Dark Lake itself, seeping down through the rock and dripping off the stalactites there. So don't drink it.
Okay. Aw, can't
And you see-
do nothing fun.
You see Droki. You actually catch up with him a bit here because he's slowed right down, and he is creeping stealthily along Quims. Don't listen to Quims. You drink it. He's sneaking stealthily along the east level path, like going around the edge of the water. 500 bits if you
Okay.
drink it.
Ignatius is very thirsty all of a sudden.
Right? I would like. Do I roll a con check? Do we survive the Wawa?
There are
To our
mechanics
health,
that
we all
Hydra.
say.
Yes,
And then,
yes, Corbin, think about it. voicing chat for you. I am the voice of Quims. I don't have the beard. The beard.
It'd be worse than a Dark Lake Stout.
I mean, same water.
you know what? Ew. So technically, I've already drunk it.
Yes. But I don't think that qualifies for the. I think it's this particular instance of the water that needs to be drunk for the bits.
I will. I'll totally do it. Don't. I'll do it. Do you?
Need another. We need the overlay again. Meta moment.
Yeah.
Goodbye, fourth wall.
But what did we say Droki was doing? Close. I'll totally drink this water though.
Sneaking.
Do I really need to roll something to drink this water?
Are you gonna drink it?
Just a new character.
Yeah, I'll drink it. I mean, don't act like I don't. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
I take all bets. Let's go.
So, you
We'll
creep
drink water for bits.
to the water's edge, and as the rest of you are observing Droki
Corbin,
stealthily,
no, Corbin.
stealthily you're observing Droki stealthily
Oh, okay.
padding around the side. You hear a slight splash as you see Corbin has cupped their hands, and Quims, true to his word, thank you, Quims. Corbin, could you please roll me a Constitution saving throw?
I knew that's what it was gonna be. You said a con, just a check, not a save.
Save. It's a saving throw, so you get the saving throw
Okay.
bonus if you have it.
No, we can have the job. Okay. I rolled a 13.
Okay. So, you cup the water, and it is foul. Just this brackish, nasty. Like there's a horrible aftertaste that just clings to the back of your throat, of this
Yeah.
foul water, and you feel it twisting your insides, and your stomach is just
Yeah.
physically trying to repulse and get rid of this horrible stuff from its interior. But with a roll of 13, you're okay.
Yeah.
It is just unpleasant.
Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. You know, we might need to take
Not an actual
bathroom
D&D
breaks
mechanic. I suppose it is, because I mean, if it doesn't kill you, then you level up. So yeah, fair comment. Okay, so what are you doing? Are you going up above or following round? Thank you, Grim, for that delightful little interlude there.
We definitely still want to follow Droki, yes?
Mhm.
Kind of to the group. What are you doing? Nothing. Nothing.
You're thirsty. Why don't you ask us? And Laura kind of throws a water jug at him.
They immediately start drinking it.
Rump-
It just tastes out of their mouth.
Rumpadump kind of like points to the barrel stalk mushrooms just on the side that all have natural water inside.
To be fair, I didn't know any of that was there.
I feel like it wouldn't have changed your mind.
You right. Are we gonna follow Droki?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that.
Okay, so you make your way around the right side, the eastern side of the pool. Please be my guests. Oh, computer, be okay. Come on. You can do it. Now.
Oh, it's starting to get tight.
Okay. I need another stealth check as you try to sneak around the side of the pool here, and I move the view for our fine people at home. They can keep track of what's going on here. Move yourself around to about 3 o'clock around the pool, if you would. So keep on going. Keep on
I know, 20
rolling.
total.
Yeah, that's the way, Corbin. As you plunge into the darkness. After me, folks. Yeah, just go to the right.
Obviously, I can't die. I drunk the water.
I'm invincible. What was Marisha Ray's comment? We're basically gods. Fool of a took.
With my spider speed.
All right, so I do need another stealth check
Okay,
from you all, please. This is not a group one. This is just This is a group one, so it's like superb dolphin number 5. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Keep an eye on your Twitch whispers later. I'll give you an invite to our followers Discord. Thank you so much. Good to have you. Okay.
I rolled a 22. Sorry, I got
22.
excited.
That is good. Oh, natural 20 for Webster.
Yay! Just we are the knights. I love that that's the official sound of Webster moving now.
It's because I'm Webman.
It's too hot to cuddle. Get off of me.
Cats don't understand summer. Okay, Alora, how'd you go?
Total 24.
Marvelous. Ignatius.
14.
Okay. The DC was 10. And if more than half of you failed, so if 3 of you had failed, it would have been bad. So, good news. So you see, as the path curves around that eastern shoreline, you can see the bridge of the ramp above arching over the path, and your way goes underneath that. So if you're just going to cross over it there, you can carry on your way. So just give a shout out to this superb dolphin over here. All right. Good to have you. Now, yes, you keep on wrapping around there. Yeah, just pretend that's not there. Just like go across the bridge, as if you were underneath it.
Come on.
You can see the path on the other side. Sorry to ruin your immersion. As Alora leaps to the bridge above and traverses over.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, keep going. That's the right way.
This way?
Yeah, moving the map.
No, that's the entrance. That's the exit. If you go up the ramp, you need to run over
here.
to the what would it be, northwest? Yeah.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, over there. Ping. There you go. Ping. Okay. Now, stop there for a moment, Alora. Who hasn't done the random encounter roll yet? Too far. Into the
I
darkness.
believe I did mine last session.
Right, Corbin's done one. Alora, have you done one?
Yeah.
It's being awful quiet. You're
I
awfully
think we've all
quiet.
done one.
Sorry. Okay. Well, then we go back round to the top then. Ignatius.
Oh no.
If if you'd be so kind as to roll me a d20.
That is a 7.
All right. Let me
Please don't be centipedes. Please don't be centipedes.
Please don't.
That's okay. Remember, and this is one of the rare instances in D&D when a low roll is better.
Right.
So, you make your way along that tunnel without instance. And again, you can hear Droki muttering to himself and pitter-pattering his way across. Love the cat. It's a good acrobatics roll on that cat there. Isel. That's not my name. Stop calling me by your D&D familiar's name. Okay.
Well, I will.
Charisma level 10,000 on your cat there, Buns.
Yeah. Y'all want him? Y'all want this dang cat? 'Cause
Stands on you. Right. So yes, you without interruption can continue your way along that corridor. Ignatius, light the way, sir. Just having a little walk, little stroll.
So
around the
many
underground.
tunnels.
It is massive.
We're walking through the Underdark one day. I really wasn't sure what day or month it was. Maybe May.
So there, Laura, as you come to that spot there, you see this kind of natural fissure just breaking through the sides of the rock as some sort of seismic activity busted through this area of the tunnels. You can see massive cracks leading off. But let me do a... Zakan, how was your survival? Oh, only gets advantage, doesn't he, in the Underdark? Oh, it's a little better.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Zakan manages to still figure out where Droki's headed, and it is still going west.
Okay.
Just continue straight.
I know where
Indeed.
west is.
Computer, behave. It's like my whole computer's slowing down because like my mouse is being all sluggish.
Huh.
No.
I know. What are you doing? One of those cursed Windows updates.
Oh.
Don't say it 3 times in a row, or else everyone's will have to do it. You'll do.
Or
Windows update.
Clippy will come out and attack you.
Windows update. Okay, what?
Need some help there, pal?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Random encounter with Clippy.
It's even a there's definitely a one shot in there somewhere, Chris.
Yeah.
Venturing party lost in the operating system of an outdated computer as the update
You
is
need some
chasing
help?
after them. Okay, so yeah, you're making your way along there now. As you continue in that direction, Elora, Ignatius, and Corbin, all of you start to hear kind of growls and kind of bestial sounds. And if you sneak along a little bit further there, excuse me, a little itch, scritchy scratch. Oh, thank you, Sirenscape. Yes, that'll do. There's a little taste. There's more than that. Excuse me. Now, stop there, Elora. You see that opening in the south side of the passage there? As you're creeping along, and I'm going to go with those stealth rolls from just before. As you're creeping along there, you see Droki stopped and paused at it looks like a portcullis, like bars across that that opening in the south wall, and you hear him muttering and grumpily complaining about continuing to go on about being late and how he's got so many things to do to someone on the opposite sides of those, and there's a clanging sound as the gate is opened, and then he disappears through it and it clangs shut behind him. Now,
Got a problem?
was that a threat? Got a problem?
Talking to me? I'm the queen.
Dang, Alora.
A literal obstacle.
Okay,
Alright.
now if you'll bear with me 2 seconds, I'm gonna quickly do this because we have another map for this.
Another map.
Yes, indeed. And Webster, I'm gonna put Webster in the PC's folder so I can grab him easily.
Okay. I think at one point we had them, we were moving together, and that just was not working this time.
Oh, this is a new map though, so I'm just putting your tokens on there. New,
Okay.
new
Or
ones.
new.
New.
Whatever's easier for you.
New map, who dis?
I keep forgetting.
Okay.
Him and Rumpadump.
Oh yeah, Rumpadum too.
Right?
Non-combatants though.
Got my little dude.
Giant spider. Giant spider. Okay, here he goes. Sorry, it's way down the list of beasties, so I'm just slowly bringing him up to where the rest of you are. Alright, so there we go. And hello. Okay, let me bring you fine folk over here to
Ooh.
this section of the Wellstone. There are certain sections that have their own little maps, like this one. Shoop. Elora, why are you? You got turned.
Zoomed in.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Put back. Now this is a much
I
smaller
clearly
map. So
can't see
you're probably
anything.
very
on the
zoomed
map.
in.
Like, is it a dark vision thing, or am I just blind? Is
Oh yeah, I
Corbin
need
just
to
blind?
turn on the torch again. Bright light for 20. And low light for 20. Sorry, Corbin. Does that sort you?
Hold on.
Don't
still all
don't
black.
go off into the borders, Chris. Don't go into the border. There's nothing there, just designs. Looks like the Guinness hub.
Still only seeing darkness, but if you ping me, I can find myself maybe.
It's not.
Or should I
it's not
refresh because it's a new map? Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that. I just can't see me.
Okay, what do I need to do to your token? Ah, if I give you vision.
I would appreciate that.
Does that work? Should be working. Might need to refresh. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, I might need to refresh.
We're
I keep accidentally clicking the spider token.
We're in the Underdark
not
here.
remembering what we saw, just so you know.
So you can see, Ignatius, you can see the portcullis there.
Yeah, I just mean like it doesn't remember what we saw so far. Like it doesn't keep it.
Oh, okay. I think I turned it off for like these small maps, but I can stick.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. I was just
Explore mode.
cool. I like it.
There you go. Is that working now?
Oh yeah, that works.
Cool. It's called Explorer mode. And they must have streamlined the code or something, because it used to mess with people's Roll20 so bad. Like when it was turned on, everyone lagged so badly. But after they've put the full dynamic lighting implementation out, it stopped being annoying.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, right. Okay. Hey, club. Now, acid spiders. This don't worry, Quims. This spider's on their side.
Is my buddy. It's my first buddy.
Corbin, do we have light?
We do not.
What?
I can see it on the stream. I'm also watching the stream though, so I can see it on there.
But
I have no idea why it works on the other map. I don't.
let's see. We need to sort this, so bear with us, folks, while we try and sort what's going on here.
Sorry,
Corbin, behave.
I drank the water. I went blind. Okay.
Yeah, apparently. It's Quims. Blame Quims.
Yay! I can see. I don't know what that was, but I can see now.
It's okay. There's always one of three things that you've forgotten. Okay, now I need to make this your official token, so it doesn't happen again. Delete faulty token. Go away. Use updated fancy token. Okay. My idea of a fancy token is one that you can actually see with. Okay, so you are sneaking around, and Ignatius, you see the slight glow of firelight flickering through the opening there, so you extinguish your torch. I think it should be... Well, that was interesting.
I feel like Ignatius is in the water, and I need him to get out of there.
Yeah.
You get.
I know.
I can't drink it. You can't stand in it. Get out of there.
Now, did I make this strong enough? I meant to... Yes, okay, it's pretty strong. So, yeah, I'm going to turn off your torch, Ignatius.
Okay.
Well,
it was Alora that saw Droki go through?
Yes, yeah, and they're clang shut again. So, if I turn off your torch, can you still see?
Is it off?
That's not how
Yes.
gravity works, please.
Yes, I can see.
Okay, you can see the light. See the light?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
I can't see my friends, but I can see the light.
Yeah, this is the interesting thing here. Yeah, let's have a look at your view. Ah, yeah, perfect. That's exactly what it looks like. So, Corbin, if you
Off I go.
move down, yeah, can you see what Ignatius has revealed? Oh, don't go through the
Now
bars.
I can. The
Not
light
through the bars, not through the
just
bars.
came on.
Yeah. Okay, so you're out here. So
So,
you'll
we're
sneak
here?
up. Yeah, you'll sneak up in the darkness. Not yet.
Right.
The portcullis type bars. The bars are closed again, and you saw them get locked, Alora. So yeah, Alora, you can come around the corner there as well. So you all sneak up and look in. Sorry, everyone back home, you're not getting to see this, are you? Tantalizing view. Here we go. So as you peer into this chamber, let me describe what you see. You look through here and you can see looks like a camp almost set up in this cavern. And the first thing you notice as you come to the entrance of this room is this heavy, unpleasant musk in the air. And it's coming from cages that you can just make out in the firelight that's flickering on the far side of the cavern. The cages are assembled from like scrap iron, and they are on both sides of the chamber, the north and south. There's a spiral path that circles into the center of the room, marked off by these small stone pylons. Those are those kind of purple crystal-looking things that you can see. And you can see two Dero standing over by a large cauldron bubbling away in front of a tent near the cave's center. Both of them are talking, but ignoring the other. So they're just talking to themselves. Just chattering away, but not to each other.
Muttering?
Yeah. And as you kind of peer around through the bars there, you can see that in the cages there are 3 hulking brown bears that appear to be resting. You can just make out the one that's in the south there. So, what you doing?
So the gate, is it like a door with like a window in it, or is it just like bars?
Let me double check that for you. Yeah, it's a large gate made of iron bars. That's blocking
Not
that.
big enough. You could. Well, maybe if we were small, we could slip through.
That is a very good point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you saw when he came out into the tunnel. Droki had like used a big warts to grow in size again, but then he's disappeared. Alora, you saw him disappear off to the south through another small tunnel after chatting with the Dero for a moment. So over in
Chatting with them or at them?
It's depends on your point of view.
So do we have enough that we can take them now and then also be able to get out of here?
Good question. It's a can. I mean, I think you see how the art, see at the mouth of every small tunnel, there's like this art that looks like it's a mushroom thicket. I think basically what they're doing here is, there are refreshers. Oh, thanks for the host, Gronk. There are refreshers at every entrance, basically. So it's all good. It's all good. And even with that, I'm sure Zakan could just pop off for a couple of seconds and come back with armfuls.
Okay. What do you guys think of a bear army?
Corbin's petting zoo.
At the very least, if we get to an escape route, I just want you all to know I'm freeing the bears.
I mean, yeah. Of course.
Okay.
We're not taking them with
So-
us, though, right?
So what are we doing? Please, no answer.
Laura, did you see how he opened it up?
Did someone open it for him?
Yeah, he's one of those. Daryl came over and opened it.
Can any of you impersonate Droki or another Darrow?
Can I can. I've seen him. So I can change my clothes to look exactly like he does. And I've heard his mutterings for a decent amount of time that I would be able to mimic him. So I could turn into a complete copy of Droki.
We try to deceive them, and Laura and I can hide behind the entrance here and attack when they open.
Technically, I don't think it would be hard to deceive them. And also I think Droki would be misminded enough to have forgotten something simple that they would care nothing about, and just let him back in. And like as they're talking, they're like getting shorter, and like they're like their hood kind of pops the two little tentacle things, and their voice starts getting a little bit weird.
Nice.
Until a little copy of Droki is kind of sitting in front of them. It's like,
Okay.
because he has a lot to do. There's no time, there's no ride.
So late. You just like, without thinking, you just kind of sprout a couple of rabbit ears. You're like, oh no.
So maybe Corbin tries and deceives them. Maybe they can communicate with Rumpadump and let us know how many guards are in there and what the situation is before we run in.
Rumpadump. Feel like going on a scouting mission for me?
You can. I think he can understand you. He can't talk back unless he makes the link. I think that one.
Yeah,
the
you
one
said
from
whenever
before.
I talked to him that it was I didn't talk either. It was all my mind.
Mm-hmm. But I think the link from before will have worn off by now. It doesn't last forever, so the spores only last for
officially
I think
more than an hour.
An hour, yeah. So you are yes, you speak to him, and he kind of nods like nervously.
All you have to do is count. You just have to count. Tell me how many people are in there, and then come back to me, and you'll be safe. Okay?
It kind of like 18s. It kind of like rattles the bars a little bit. It's like I can't go through here. I'm not that
He's
small.
not big enough. He's not small enough to go through there either. Oh, jeez.
No.
His token is deceiving. And is it cannibalism to ask him to eat a mushroom?
He looks appalled and just like mouth agape. How could you?
I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. We had this.
Wait,
we
what about?
We had this in the Humblewood one shot, didn't we, Chris? It's like are there just other regular animals that they're just eating?
What about Isel? Could he go in, not being all like, "Hey, look at me, I'm a cat," but like go in and tell you how like back and like hit your hand, like a horse.
Look at me, teens.
In there.
Good to have
I
you.
think
He seems to
indoor cat.
I was on an adventure with somebody. I'm pretty sure he has scouting things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Elora, do you want to roll me a d20?
Oh no.
Oh, hi, Raiders.
Yay, raid. And let's get our little raid thing flying too. Raid. Teens Dungeon. Everyone, check them out. Good stuff. While this this d20 is being rolled, I shall do a quick shout out.
Isel may look ferocious, but she's very fragile.
What was the roll?
A 15.
A 15. Okay. So Isel kind of looks up and is like, meow, and just like, just liquid cats through the through the bars, and hugs along the side of the cavern. And you hear at one point a slightly disgruntled kind of growling sound from one of the bears as they become aware of their presence. But nothing too aggressive. And then Isel eventually comes back out of the bars and just sits down in front of you and looks up.
Oh, how many? Can you do a tail wag for answers?
Where's the manual to this thing?
Why aren't you like Webster?
Give me an animal handling check, Laura.
I don't know what to do.
Right,
with
what's
that.
Is that hippo quims?
A 9.
9. Okay. She leaps up into your arms, looks intently into your eyes, and starts to clean herself.
Knew she was a house cat. She's not meant for all this.
Good Webster, look. You see with him spider eyes. How many snacks are in the room, boy?
He's bigger than you. He's bigger than you.
You can just look. They'll just be like, "Hey."
Now, you're fairly sure. You're fairly sure if you could see anyone outside, in that pool of firelight, they would be visible on the map there. So it looks like it might only be those two.
We can either go.
I'm counting the bears.
We could all shrink ourselves and try to stealth in.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want
We're
to do?
we're already small, right? Still.
I think you didn't say you used big wigs, so I think you're still little.
Oh, we can try and.
Itty bitty adventurers. So you could squeeze through, or I mean, Laura, you are a rogue and you have the ability to lockpick.
Oh, is it locked? I thought it was like a lifting portcullis.
No, there is a lock.
Yeah,
on
me
it.
too.
No,
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
it's locked. Yeah, I said they relocked it after Dorian.
Oh, okay, so
Drogi
it's just like
through.
a gate.
Mhm.
It's like a door. Oh, okay.
It's
in that
made of iron, but sorry, I called it a portcullis. That's my bad.
Oh, in that case, yeah. Hey, Laura.
I can try it.
Laura's a teeny tiny rogue. Actually, just gets inside the lock.
Does Corbin still look like
Right?
Droki?
Just start punching
Yes.
the things in place.
Corbin, you still look like Droki?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
Okay.
Just in case, man. You never know.
So suddenly, Sakan just ghosts up behind you. So what's the plan?
Can we just fit first?
Get back on the spider.
Webster,
Sorry, what was that, Alora?
one job.
Can we just sneak through the bars? Can we just fit through?
I think they're too.
There would
tight,
be.
right?
Oh, Quims, thank you so much. It would
Thank you.
It would be a challenge, and if you messed up, it would make noise and alert the Droki. The Droki? The Daryl. Sorry.
I'll be alerted.
Thank you so much,
I'll
Quims.
try-
It was a legend.
And then if they notice, then maybe we can play it off rookie trying to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Alora's gonna try to hop up and pick the lock
Just
Okay.
with my sword.
climb up Webster. I
Wait,
think it's not. You're like one size smaller, so you're all
Okay.
you're like halfling sized. You're not tiny.
Okay. It's tiny.
Okay, so
Wait, we
yeah,
have to grow to be Droki.
give me a sleight of hand with proficiency, I assume. I think that's a
Wow, that's
Holy cow.
27.
nice. Okay,
Oh,
So, yeah.
yes.
with nothing but the faintest of audible clicks, Elora deftly opens the lock. The padlock is freed, and you are able to open it.
We try to slip through in between and gently close
So you
it
just
behind us.
okay, open it just enough to get through. Mm-hmm.
Sneak.
All right. So, what is the plan here? What are you trying to do? Are you going to attack? Are you going to just like try and sneak around and go into the tunnel behind them?
We should just follow Droki.
What are you going to do with Webster?
Ooh, okay, we're gonna do this again. This time you have to stay. It's like you guys are sneaking through and they're like
I think we've actually been doing this. We've been doing this wrong because like even if you could convince them to eat a mushroom, they only go one size smaller, which they'd still be medium, so they wouldn't be able to get through. So we should have actually lost. We should have lost Webster a long time ago, actually.
we just kept feeding the mushrooms. He just kept getting smaller.
Doesn't stack.
I know.
So actually, sorry, yeah, we had to
So maybe he's been writing
Isol. Yes. Isol is with you. Isol looks very smugly over their shoulder as you left Webster behind.
But I guess that's who Khan has been writing. He's been writing
Regally lifted their head and just like strolled through with the tail in the air. Bye, Webster.
You don't have to think about it. I love you. I will be back.
Corbin.
And then they ran down the tunnel.
Totally quims. Now, I think if I have one request, Corbin. I think you need to adopt enough animals so that we can do a one shot as just your companions.
Let me do it. Just let me do it though. I'm willing.
Okay, so what did you tell Webster to do when they were no longer able to come with?
So they weren't able to come with. So it's not just to protect Zakan. I think I told them to go back to the others and protect the twins. I gave them like a target so they could feel like they were doing a job, so they weren't just an idle giant spider in the city. Somebody to accidentally try to sell off as like, yeah, just tell them go find. Do you remember the tinier little dudes that you were going to eat? Don't eat them. Protect them. They are your temporary dads right now. This is twin boys, right?
Yes. The twins? No, one. I think it's a boy and a girl. The two. Yes.
Temporary parents. They'll take care of you. Just here. Give them this, and then they'll know that I sent you. And take one of my darts off and kind of put it on one of his mandibles, like it's a little sharp. Just
okay.
There. Now they'll either think you ate me or they'll know I sent you.
He scuttles off, like stopping every now and then, looks back over his shoulder at you, and then scuttles on a bit more, and then looks back. And scuttles a bit more.
You can't stay.
All right. Okay, so you can move yourselves to the interior as you have snuck through the open gates. There was a bear, angry bear.
So where's the tunnel that Droki went through?
Droki went through this southwest one here. Tiny
I can't see
one.
that area. That's weird.
Oh, okay. So yes. So yeah, there is a small opening in that part of the tunnel, and then over on the far side, just past that last cage that you can see, there is a large tunnel opening.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I can only see like what the campfire's giving off.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
That's it.
Okay, so, are you? So the plan was to skirt around the outside and go to that tunnel.
Yeah, but we weren't going to attack anybody yet. We were just going to keep following Droki. That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that
Okay.
one.
Give me a stealth check, please.
Come on,
There's
repeat.
Restless.
Another 22.
Dun dun dun. 6.
Nice.
16.
Okay. Corbin.
I rolled another 5.
5. Okay.
I'm so sad. I rolled another 5.
Well, that gives you an average of 9. So you were kind of like scuffling, kicking little pebbles and like, snagging your clothing on the rocky outcrops
It's
of
a
the
new
wall.
body. I'm not used to it.
But, as established before, Dero passive perception is awful. So a 9 still beats it. And you manage to sneak around and you see the two of the Dero there chatting to themselves next to each other. And you make your way through the mushrooms and arrive at the little tunnel. So, you're going to head on into that. And...
Here we get another new map.
well, back to the main one. And let's see. Let me find you guys. Where are you guys?
I'm going to refresh my page.
1, 2, 3. I haven't brought you over yet.
Okay.
Here you are. Back. Here. So that's the same cavern. It's just less detailed on the main map. And that's the small little thing there. The small tunnel heading out. So you want to scamper along there?
This one here?
Yes, the one right next to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you go clambering in, leave behind the sound of these strange Dero muttering to each other as you make your way into the tiny, cramped tunnels once more. Now,
You still hear the voice? Strokey?
it is ahead of you. Now, bear with me just a second, please. As you, clamber on down into that crawl space, basically, and make your way along this narrow tunnel. I think, you know what, that's what I was wondering why I had the night vision turned on. I'm gonna put on the night vision for you guys, because there's the glow of the magic, right? The phaser-esque glow, and like the bioluminescence of the fungus and stuff. So let me do that instead. Then you're not having to fuss. Because I was looking at it, I was like, why is the night vision turned on? I was like, oh, that's right, I remember. So that, and I shall make it slightly blue to represent the glow. This one. And boom. Does that work today, Ignatius? Might have left the... Yeah, I just turned the torch off, actually.
Oh.
Yep. Ah, computer, behave. There we go. Oop.
Oh, yeah.
So that should... Let me see what you see. Look through Ignatius's eyes. Okay, it's got a slight glow to it. Make it a bit bluer. I went with a very soft kind of pale kind of blue. It doesn't really show up that well. It's slightly more ethereal than that. Oop. There you go. Blue. And Corbin, I'll do the same for you. Once you catch up.
Thank you.
Come here.
Where's Corbin?
Sorry, I brought them over. Thank you.
Did you bring me over?
Yep. You should be standing next to Elora. There you are. And I shall give you the same night vision with a blue tint. And no torch. Boop. Okay, there you go. Disco. Okay. Sorry, thank you everyone for bearing with us while I just sort that out. So that is the blue glow. Everyone else, you can see that too now. That is the blue glow of the magical energy that is suffusing this section of the Underdark. And you can carry on your way. Now, Elora and Ignatius, I think, probably all of you to an extent, as you get to that corner there, and you're being cautious, right? You don't want to suddenly walk into the back. Hey, lazy. You don't want to walk into the back of Droki suddenly and come up on him. So you're kind of peeking around corners and making your way slowly. As you get to that point there, you see some strange little creatures snarling and nipping at each other and wrestling, basically, in the corridor ahead of you. Let me get the thingy here. Oop. So, yeah, you can see these little creatures cackling to each other. And let me show you. You see these strange little demonic looking entities. Like this.
I remember this, I think.
Yes, Laura, you have seen the like. Can everyone see that?
Well, these things.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
They were in the mushroom forest looking at us.
Yes, Laura saw them invisible up in the giant mushrooms just before Ignatius was attacked by Bupido. So you see these little cackling demonic forms. How many of them? 4 of them in total, wrestling and tumbling around like playfully in the corridor ahead. What do you do?
Droki has already walked past them, I guess,
Yes.
and they didn't react.
Doesn't seem so.
Corbin, why don't you try to do the same?
Oh yeah, okay. I found my token finally on this gigantic map.
Okay, let's have a little look at these things.
So would I be, darling?
So, yes, you walking down there, Corbin?
Yes, gonna try to do what we witnessed the original Droki do. Just kind of walk by them.
Okay, so move on down
They
there.
are just further down, right? Beep. I'm coming to a fork. Did you say that they were to the left or the right?
Just a moment, please.
Okay.
There, yeah, you can see them, right? They're right next to you.
Oh, are they right next to me? I
Uh-huh.
don't see any other tokens. I just see mine.
Really?
Get off of me.
Should be.
I can see them. It's just kind of like opaque, like
Yeah.
see-through.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe I just
right,
need to get closer.
If you look
Oh,
in the
yeah,
tunnel,
okay,
right, yeah, you can see them.
Yeah, they're super thin, and I was pretty far back. But
cool.
yeah, he walked past them down this way. That's what you're saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. No. do. Like they're not even there. Da 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 da.
2 seconds. Hang on.
Nothing?
There we go. Now,
Oh, okay.
Droki passed them and went to the southwest. Carried on around that side of things.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay. Passed them
now-
and then went down over here.
Yeah, hang on. Sorry, my roll 20.
Oh.
Spooked out. So just go north a couple for me there.
Okay. Shisha.
Zoop. There we go. Okay. Oh, I want to zoom in, but it goes into really strange places. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, hello, Rumperdump. Just standing alone in the middle of nowhere.
Always hiding.
Okay. Found you. Found you.
Yeah,
So,
I'm right in front of them.
yeah,
you
you
say
walk,
they went
so
southwest.
you just walked like confidently past them?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe muttering a little bit to myself like he does, but just do.
Sorry, stop there. So you walk up to where you were just standing. So go like couple north again, sorry.
Right here, gotcha.
And as you get to there, like, and walk across, one of them just jumps out. Say a couple of them. A couple of them jump out into the tunnel in front of you, and they look up at you with their head on the one side, and their eyes narrow, but like sideways. The eyelids will come from the left and right, not from the top and bottom, and their eyes narrow horizontally, and they look up and they kind of cackle and giggle a little bit and smile, and then one of them goes and changes into a toad, and the other one goes and changes into a bat and is flapping in the air, and then they change back into their normal form, and then they're poking at you. What languages do you speak?
Wait, I have these. Do.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. They actually say, they can speak common. So they actually speak in common. They're like, nice trick. But we just saw you. And they just leap at you. So I need some initiative, people.
I was like, this was a mistake.
Yes, for once.
Did you get up there?
I got past a 10.
You know what? You're okay. So you're the second person I played with that's played a Minotaur, and that is always the case. They're like, I can never roll well on initiative.
Okay. My little buddies go.
Does anyone have really good charisma?
Say again, sorry, Laura?
Does anybody have high charisma?
Maybe. For once, I'm not playing like a bard-like character. It feels dirty only having plus one. Feel dirty. Plus one of my charisma.
What happened? Okay, where's Zakan? Good question. Where did I leave him? Zakan!
We thought we had established that Tiny Zakan was riding on the cat.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just trying to find where I left the token. Left
okay,
it somewhere on the map.
Here
Here he comes. He comes flying to your aid. Shoop! Hi, everybody. Light. Oh, I got rid of the pretty blue light. Damn it. And cat. Nice. Okay. So, Corbin, what was your initiative?
Oh, a 12. It put it in parentheses next to my name on Roll20, but it didn't actually put it on here. Oh, actually, okay, so let me do it. Boop, 12.
No bother. Yeah, if you click it, you can do it.
There we go.
I am going to turn off Zakan's light because now he knows that you can see with the magical energy. And it keeps it nice and blue.
Okay.
Blue. Right. Okay. So yes, these quasits leap at you, Corbin, and I'm afraid they're going to get a surprise round.
Yeah.
I
how
think
does...
I cannot be surprised.
Say again?
I think my feet alert.
Oh, nice.
Might not be able to be surprised.
Cool beans. Cool beans. Just double check that for me. Sounds legit.
You can't be surprised while you're conscious.
Excellent. Okay, so yeah,
Ooh.
you get to act on this first round as well, but the others are like, ah! It's like,
Yeah. I think the most I could do is use a key point to disengage. That surprise round, so I'm
okay. I think he already has it at the moment, but I shall refresh it as soon as he uses it.
Actually, I used it last time, I think.
Oh yeah.
For
Okay.
the brain.
your inspiration.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't check the video. So yeah, that's. Oh, you went purple, Quims. You've been purple. You've been blue this whole time, and you suddenly went purple. Hang on. What? Confusing. Multicolored Quims. Okay. So yes, that refreshes that for you, Ignatius. Then. Perfect. Thanks, Quims. Yeah, absolute legend. Now, so let me get a descending order here. Of course, Elora's first. Go for it. What would you like to do?
Be possible for me to like hide around the corner here.
Yep, you go behind the rock face there.
And then, yeah, I guess I'll do a stealth check.
Yes, give me a stealth check.
25 total.
Yeah, that'll do. So you disappear behind the rock there.
And then I'm going to try and shoot them from behind corner, my longbow.
Okay, yeah. They have a little extra cover because they're kind of hidden behind Corbin a bit.
So I'm hidden, so my second one was a 22 total.
That hits.
Ooh.
5 piercing damage.
That's fine, thank you. 5 piercing damage. Okay, yes, so your arrow streak past Corbin's side. How you doing? Welcome in. And the arrow thuds into the closet's side, and it screeches.
And then because
wrenches it out of its side, just throws it at Corbin. Just rattles off you. You're like, oh.
I can catch that.
It wasn't hurling it like a javelin. It just like threw it at you angrily. It just like clatters off your side.
Okay.
Yeah, not attacking you. Okay, thank you. And sorry, anything else?
Yeah, sneak attack damage. Advantage.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
That's 4.
4. Okay. So yeah, sorry, Corbin, scratch that last bit. Elora pops out suddenly from behind the rocky bluff, stretches the bowstring back. Twing! The arrow just goes, boom, punches through the skull of the Quasit, and it just explodes in a little poof of demon ichor and disappears.
Yeah, my mouth.
Okay. Isel, what are you doing? No, that's dangerous to me there. Okay. Go back to mummy. Right, thank you. And then... Oh, damn it, that was the one I had the initiative on. Come back. Boom. Corbin, what's your dex?
My dex.
Oh, never mind, they're fast. It's not 17, is it?
No, unfortunately.
Maybe
it is
someday.
15.
Okay, so yeah, they will go before you. But this time, of course, it is a surprise round. So, Elora was not surprised, but the others do come swarming at you, Corbin. Yeah! All 3 of them surround you and claw at you. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, actually, one of them, yeah, 2 of them are gonna claw at you first. So first one, 6, and second one, 18.
The 6 does not hit, but the 18 does.
Okay, so that is 6 piercing damage.
Yo.
And I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no. So I'm doing the damage, and then my con save. Just a Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
That is gonna be. Oh, please go. Don't kill me, thank you. Okay, here we go. I rolled an 8.
8. Okay, so that is 6 piercing damage and 6 poison damage as you feel this nasty abyssal ichor seep into the wound. So a total of 12 damage, and you are poisoned. You still up?
Also down, right?
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, no. I am, that, you said 12 total, so that took out the rest of me.
Oh, okay. So the rest of you just look on, helpless, as this surprise attack happens, and this Quasit just reaches out, rakes its claws across Corbin's arm, and you just see the wound pulse with this horrible abyssal energy, and Corbin just like reaches up, grabs it, and falls down to the cave floor, unconscious. Boop. Okay, now that was the first one. So the other two are going like, okay, and just come, just like scuttling up the thing towards you. One comes at Zakan there. Actually, Ignatius, you want to switch with Zakan? Because I don't think he would have been there, right, in his current state.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, one comes rushing up next to you, Ignatius, and the other one comes rushing at Alora, having now revealed herself from behind the rock. So the one at... Actually, no, the first one missed, so one of them didn't. So Alora, that one's not after you. That one's still down by Corbin. The one going for you, though, Ignatius, just comes scuttling, like goes up on the wall, like just scuttling along the side of the wall, just like coming towards you like something out of a nightmare. And boom. 22.
Oh.
So that is 5 piercing damage. And can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Sure. Oh. Thanks, D&D Beyond. You know, I rolled 5 natural 20s in a row the other day against the players. Like,
Wow.
almost did a TPK. That was a 7.
Oh, okay. You are also poisoned. You take 3 poison damage as the wound gets
Look
nasty.
at my real dice. I don't like these digital dice no more.
Okay, so poison on our Minotaur friend. What's a good poison one? Let's use this bottle. Oop. Poisoned. Okay, so you are poisoned, I'm afraid, sir. And that brings us. Let me quickly grab the conditions there. Excuse me. The poisoned condition. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Now, I should do this actually. Okay, for a minute. So let's put a little 10 on there, counter. Okay, so that was them. And Corbin, you are. I need a death saving throw, please. Natural 1, natural 1, natural 1.
Stop! As your older sister, I asked you to stop. Please. Oh wait, you were older than me. Ah. Okay, death saves. How do I roll these on this thing?
Straight D20.
Okay.
I know, Marin. I got the taste for it.
No!
Blood in the water.
Rolled a 3.
Sorry, a 3?
Oh.
Okay,
Yes.
that's okay. That's just 1 failure.
I know it's fun.
Still some wiggle room there. Okay. Right, so that's
Too much
done.
fun.
Elora, back to you.
Back to me. Oh, I guess Sakan is not able to do anything.
No,
Oh no, it was a surprise round.
surprise
Okay.
round, yeah.
So I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna try and stabilize Corbin with a medicine check.
Okay, doke.
Can I
As
use
you-
my inspiration?
As you dash past, the Quasit will rake at you with its claws.
Okay, it's okay.
Rake. 11.
No, I have 15.
Damn it. Dear viewers, you may also award advantage inspiration to the DM if you so desire. I don't have it at the moment. Okay, so yeah, you go dashing past, and this little Quasit goes, and rakes its claws at you, but you manage to skip over them and kind of parkour off the side of the tunnel and rush to Alora's side. Please
So
move,
yeah,
yourself,
we-
move yourself down there.
So the first one,
Cheers, Silver.
I got an 11. And again. It was an 8. Can I do anything with the 11?
I think the 11 might be enough. So I just looked this up. Chris, do you know it off the top of your head? I think it's 10, isn't it?
Above a 10 stabilizes.
Right? Yeah. So that actually does. So yeah, you go dashing down there. You make the medicine check, and yeah, I thought it was a 10. Okay, so yeah, you stop the bleeding and kind of suck out the poison and spit it in the Quasit's face. Okay.
Dang, thank you for saving my life, but that was rude.
Corbin, roll me a D4.
Okay, a D4.
Yes, please.
I rolled a 4.
Nice. Unconscious for
One lucky
4
number.
hours. Thanks, Silver.
So
Okay.
you said what happens for 4 hours?
You're unconscious for 4 hours.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take a nap right here, guys.
All right. Ignatius, Poppy, Zorillis.
All right.
Avenge
not-
me.
Seeing how fast that one popped, I'm not gonna rage, but I am going to attack recklessly. On
Okay.
this one here.
Can you go reckless without your rage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that will make it a flat roll because of the poison.
Yeah. So flat roll. Ooh, 25.
Nice. So yes, your battle axe crashes into the creature.
It is full damage, 17 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
followed by D4 of fire, 2 points.
Nice. Tell me what happens.
Seeing that Corbin's already gone down and Laura's would help there, I'm a little bit. Obviously, I'm going recklessly, so I just take my actions like as I push past, just like slice it up to half, like just to see two halves of the
Just
thing,
evaporates.
whatever it is, fall in the middle of the air because it's on the wall, and then I just keep running like Corbin, keep running down.
Don't make me
far as you can.
don't make me roll on the demonic body warping table from Avernus. As you just emerge through this dissipating closet. Do you want it?
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. I mean, there's a con save, so you might be okay. But I think
Maybe.
you literally described cutting this thing in half and walking through its disintegrating form.
Ignatius doesn't know.
No. So roll me a con save.
24.
Oh, okay. You're okay then. So yes, the
You look
demonica.
so cool, Ignatius. But at what cost? What cost? None, apparently.
Nope, it's all good. It's barbarian. So yeah, the
The
demonica
costume.
splashes across your chest in a dramatic flash, and there's an extreme close up. It just goes, and you stride down the corridor.
At
Now,
least halfway.
unfortunately, you are in a tiny corridor here. So this is mini Ignatius. This is like halfling-sized Ignatius. He's like, yeah. It's like little mini adventurers on Quasit fight here, everyone. As you go
Would
running
like
down.
to ride the closet into battle.
Now the problem here is you can't get past where Elora is there, unfortunately, because of the size of this place. But Zakan on his turn will let's see here. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna okay, he looks down past you and he sees Corbin unconscious in the front. He's like, I can't help them. And just pulls his bow and just unleashes angrily past you all. But quite a lot of cover there as he's shooting, trying to thread the needle past Ignatius, Elora, and get down to that. So they do have extra AC. But let's see how we go with his longbow. +4. There's a twang as the bowstring goes off, and Ignatius, you take 8 piercing damage as the arrow just thuds between your shoulder blades. I got a natural 1.
Oh.
Sorry. So yeah, just the bow just goes off and just twangs, just like crashes into your back. He's like, no. It's just like despair standing there.
There's no saving him. Let me put him out of his misery.
Oh, actually, you get to re-roll your poisoned save there, Ignatius, at the end of your turn.
Oh, he's poisoned again?
You're still poisoned
get out
from
of
that
it.
attack, but it's a minute until you
Okay,
save.
12?
Yeah, that's shake it. You shake it off. But you do have an arrow in your back instead. It's like the original character art, Ignatius. You have that arrow sticking out of you for some reason. Okay. The Quasits. They will clamber up. One of them this one just like straight up just like stands on top of Corbin.
Dang!
This is
Like you want to be a closet now? You could be a closet and just dance.
right.
Oh,
So the Quasit just clambers up on top of Corbin's unconscious form and just rakes its claws at you, Elora. Yeah. 18.
Hits.
Okay, that is 4 piercing. And can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please? Corbin's unconscious, Quims, yeah.
A natural 20, so for the 21.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, you are not poisoned or taking any poison damage. So just the 4 piercing. But there are 2 of the little blighters. The other one claws at you as well. Yeah. Only a 9, so that just rakes off your armor.
Yeah.
And you kind of bat it away with your sword. And Corbin is unconscious. F's in chat? It's not really F, is it? It's like Z's in chat for the sleeping Corbin.
Z's in chat. If I had rolled 2 more failing death saves, then it would have been F's everywhere. But
Yeah.
I'll put a Z in chat.
There you go, Z's in chat. Cheers, guys. Okay. And come back to a TPK. Not quite, Quims. Not quite a TPK, I don't think. They're only little Quasits.
No.
But slight inconvenience. Elora, it's your turn.
There's some blessed
There
closets.
2 in front of me, right?
There are.
Okay, so the one that I guess is standing on Corbin, I'm gonna try. And
Jumping up and down on them.
I'm gonna try and use my short sword.
Okay. So
That's a 19.
it's probably down there for a second. The one that's on Corbin.
Yes.
That hits. What's the damage?
Kill it.
6.
6 damage. Okay, so you slash it across there. It is very badly wounded, but
So
it's
with
still
my-
alive.
Yeah. Bonus action to weapon fighting. I'm gonna try and hit again.
Mm-hmm.
17.
That hits.
Then damage is a 4.
Okay, tell me what happens.
I guess Alora's pretty annoyed right now with Corbin on the ground and this thing jumping on it. She's just gonna like stab it and probably keep stabbing it after it's already already dead.
All right.
Hopefully it fell off of me and you were just thing on top.
Yeah, I slash at it so hard that it gets pushed off of you and then
Okay.
on the ground.
It's okay because once it dies, you fling it backwards and it crashes off the rock wall and then just splats across in Demonica as it is sent back to the abyss. You won't. There's going to be all these pissed off little Quasits in the abyss now, slowly regenerating and coming back to get their revenge someday. Unfortunately, the problem with devils and demons, Elora, is that you have to kill them on their own plane to actually properly kill them. But that
Field
said,
trip.
I mean, the most ridiculous trip to the abyss, like you go into the abyss itself to get some Quasits. Little bastards.
It's about
Okay, and Ignatius.
Right. I can't get past Allura.
I will say you can attack with disadvantage. Because of the awkwardness of swinging in the space there, but you can attack there.
Okay.
You're gonna go reckless again?
I'm still. Oh no, I'm not poisoned anymore, right?
Nope. This is just from the cramped conditions and trying to reach past Alora.
We'll go reckless.
Allora's like flattened up against the wall. It's like, do it.
Just one hand like swinging at it with a bad
Bonk.
Just flat roll.
Yep. Yes, it would be. Yeah.
It's a 9.
9. Okay, unfortunately that is not enough. It ducks out of the way, and sparks fly as your battle axe rattles off the stones on the wall. And Zakan's turn. Zakan is just fallen into self-doubt here, and it's like, no, I'm supposed to save them. I'm gonna be their death. No, and it's not going to do anything, and the Quasit, being the last one alive, is going to go invisible. Boop. Yeah. And he goes invisible and disappears, and you hear scratchy little footsteps moving away from you, Alora. You want to make an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. It's with disadvantage because they're invisible.
My short skirt.
Now you have inspiration if you want to cancel that.
Oh, I think I used my inspiration already for the medical check.
Oh, that was the medical check. Yes. Thank you.
An 11?
An 11 is not enough, I'm afraid, as your sword swings through thin air and you hear the sound of the Quasit rapidly disappearing and going off down the tunnel. Now, actually, it does say, quotes unquote here, the remaining Quasit turns invisible and flees. However, they make enough noise in doing so for the characters to follow them by sound. So we could stay in initiative here and have you moving by sound, following them by sound. So let me just pop it back on the token layer for a second here. So Quasits. Okay. So it's gonna start scampering down this way. So you just see it go and just disappears off around the corner there to the south, southwest. Elora, what do you do?
That's also the direction that Droki went, right?
Yes. You gonna chase the sound?
Yeah, chase this before it catches up with Droki and alarms.
Okay, let me do this for you. You're 40 feet, 30 feet. What's your movement?
30 feet. Yeah.
30. Okay. So that's to there. Okay, so unfortunately, you can only get to there with a normal movement, so you'd have to dash to keep going.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll dash to try and catch up.
Now, when you dash, do you want to stop next to it? Do you want to try and run past it and cut it off?
I want to try run past it and block the entryway.
Yeah, okay, so you run round and stand in front of it, so that it'll have to squeeze past you, and you can try and attack it again as you feel it move past you. You can't attack it now because of your, you've dashed instead. Actually, can you dash as a bonus?
Yeah, I think my cunning action, I can.
Right.
I can dash as a
Yeah,
bonus,
so you can attack too. Still with disadvantage, I'm afraid.
Great.
Okay. So with short sword, try and attack again. That was a good roll. I know that doesn't quite.
But were they both good rolls?
22. Yeah.
Say again?
22. Yeah.
The lower was 22?
The lower was 25.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yay.
Awesome. Okay, good. Roll me the damage.
It's a 9.
9. Okay, so you see this little Quasit look around at the exploding friends, and it's like, and just shimmers out of existence. You hear the scuttling of claws as it goes running off around the corner, and Alora's like, "Oh no, you don't, you little bastard!" and just chasing after it. And Ignatius, from round the corner, you hear a and a splash as it gets destroyed.
Dang.
Okay, so yeah, well done. It is defeated. And there's a puddle of demon ichor on the floor, as you see as it becomes visible. That is all. And we are out of initiative. Now,
Thanks.
I would cheer, but I'm just trying to slump at the moment.
I'll be slumping. Now, boom, let's calm this down again. All right, so, yeah, dead. Okay, so Alora, you just come round. Ignatius, you see Alora come back, flicking off this black ichor from her sword.
Was that all of them?
I think that's all, but what are we going to do with Corbin now?
Suppose we could wait for a while, or we don't have anything that can heal.
So, what are we going to do with Corbin now? As Ignatius is just standing on them.
Just standing on. Oh, Corbin.
Oh, shit.
Right.
I think Zakarn is just like kneeling at Corbin's side. He's just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Zakan, it's
The
okay.
games are gonna be so weird.
I don't know if we have time to
Zakan, why are
wait.
you saying sorry to her? And I point to the arrow in my back as I pull it out. The Quasit killed her. Or almost killed
Dang.
her. Or they, sorry.
That's not, dang was my death.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. Is they Zakan is they, right? Or
Yes.
is Corbin too?
Yes.
Say them. Okay, got it.
Yeah, Corbin is well, they turn either male or female. They do
yeah, that's
they
right.
or it.
So yeah,
She,
Dro-
he,
Dro-
any pronoun. Or
Droki
Corbin.
Droki is he him, so he him at the moment.
Okay.
Oh gosh, am I still Droki? Just like, do I keep that when I go unconscious? Do I keep my shape?
Actually, no. Well, yeah, because this isn't a spell,
I'm not
right?
sure,
You physically changed
Oh no,
into
that's
Droki.
a physical
Yeah.
manifestation. Yeah, so.
Yeah. I wonder. I have to read the changeling. Maybe is there like a
wake up?
is there like a
I'll be
base
mute.
state that you like reverts to if you go unconscious?
Yeah, there would be a base state. It would be actually the base state would be that the players know what the male form of Corbin looks like, but that's what their
Okay.
base state is. So in about 3 hours, that's what 4 hours. That's what they'll revert to.
Okay. So yeah, you're lying unconscious there in that form. Droki has disappeared. Foki. Hang on. Foki has disappeared.
You're not funny. Stop it.
Oh,
Stop it.
try it. And you are clustered there. Ignatius, what do you say to your band of adventurers?
Oh, I don't know. I was just asking what we should do.
Indeed.
Do we have anything to heal Corbin with, or do we have to wait here? I feel like time is running out, but also 2 of our members are useless at the moment.
Well, this time in this damn city, I never picked up a potion. It's just been one mess after another. I mean, could Zakan, could you try and heal Corbin?
I'm sorry, but I can't. My connection is gone. Teacher has disappeared. It is all fog, all mist.
Didn't you say one of those fancy mushrooms does a little bit of healing?
Question, I wonder if was any of them healing? Sorry, just trying to remember.
No, one of them was called something tongue, and that one was poisonous because both me and Alora got them. But that's like the
Yeah.
only interaction I had with a mushroom.
Yeah. I mean, I think right when we started, maybe I'm confusing it. It could have been a different.
Double check for you.
Cave, yeah.
So the barrel stalk has water. The blue cap is food. Fire lichen is what they use to make the whiskey. Ripplebark is food. Tridomac is food. Water orb again is drinkable water, and the zirkwood is the edible one, or timber equivalent. The other ones there was light. There was one that gave you perception check bonuses. Poison, the poison one. One that forces you to speak aloud, and then the other one that can be used as a torch. Yeah, so I'm afraid not.
Okay. All right. Well, can we at least
Yeet me in a hole and move on.
Your light is still shining, Zakan. You still have your power.
Elora. Sorry, I'm just getting another meta moment. Zakan, like all of his healing, like his everything, like his racial abilities, magic, all gone.
Oh, snarf.
He's just trying to convince them that you actually can't do anything.
I'm just double check just in case.
I tell you to like search my body. I don't have anything.
loot Corbin's body.
To save Corbin. Okay, if they put my hand in the air and make me slap myself, can I do my hand?
Yeah, because the other thing that they have that's not the spell which has been used is their healing hands, but they've used that. I'm afraid. Now, Elora, just as we're about to finish up here, as you've all stopped and you've had this fight and things have gone calm again there. Actually, I think before you return to your friends there, around the corner of the tunnel, you do hear voices and chanting. Coming from the west.
Am I the only one who can hear this?
As you were around the corner, you could hear it just on the edge of hearing. Yeah. So the others, you can tell the others once you go back.
I think Alora turns back to Ignatius with like horror in her eyes, as like they've already started the ritual. It's happening.
Well, guess it's up to us.
Sorry, that wasn't that close.
Oh, wasn't that close?
No, that's echoing down the tunnel. Sorry.
Okay. And Zakan, he can still shoot an arrow. Sorry.
Yes, I will pick my targets more carefully. I promise.
Don't worry, I'll stand behind you from now on.
So, you're gonna move towards the source of this chanting?
Yeah, I'll pick up Corbin's body.
Okay. So you squeeze down the rest of the tunnel there, and let me bring you over and leave you in our last spot here. Some of the chanting is very kind of Christian. Some of it's evil, but okay, let's copy there and paste over here. So yeah, as you go along that broken, cramped tunnel, you find that it comes up and surfaces in a natural kind of crack in the wall. of a... Sorry, the difference... Sorry, the difference in size of the maps has meant that the tokens are way too small, but because you've still got the tiny mushrooms on, I'm going to leave it. Oh, that Cosette can piss off. Go away, Cosette. You didn't come with them. Okay. So, let me bring you over to where we will be starting next week. Here. As you emerge, teeny tiny, from the crack in the wall there, and find yourself in a large cavern with a raised section to the southwest there. And you can see Droki receiving payments and handing over a package of items to a Dero before continuing off to the west and disappearing. But as you emerge, you can all see okay there, yeah?
Yeah.
The sum total of all the different effects and stuff is quite strange. What's the big light? Is that Zakant? Must be.
Campfire?
No, there's the big circle of light that's coming from your direction. Has Zakant got something on? Night vision, it's normal. Yeah, he's not emitting light. Easy tiger. Laura, stand still. Sorry, you're just like peeking your heads up out of that crack in the side of the room there.
She's rushing in again.
There she goes.
Just where the light is coming from.
Yes, again, this is dancing light. There was a video from Roll20 on YouTube this week talking about different colored lights and things, and they were saying there's a certain IPA that you can IPA. I'm gonna get thirsty. There's an API script that you can use that actually makes the light flicker. I was like, I want to know what it is. And they're like, link in the description below to the list of all the APIs that you can use, and there was no link. I was like, no. I know, Quims. I could go an IPA right now. You're at the right end of the day. You curse you. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime here, and I'm about to start teaching, so I probably shouldn't. And I won't. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't know what that big light is from. Yeah, never mind. I'll figure it out for next time. So, Elora, back in the hole. Back in the hole. So yes, you peer up into this space here, and you observe this scene, and you can see that the smell of brimstone and foul chemicals emanates from this large chamber. The light of campfires shows a natural platform where 5 Dero are droning a cacophonous chant. A 2-headed dog stirs inside a cage on the north side of the space there, while another Dero nearby plays with a crossbow and watches the dog nervously. A green glow rises suddenly from a magic circle at the center of the platform, where a small humanoid statue is the focus of the chanting ritual. You watch as the Dero that received the package from Droki empties it out and puts some of it aside, but takes other parts of it up into the circle, placing their hand on this statue in the middle, at the neck where the head meets the shoulder, and there's a flash of energy, and you see a lump sprout from the side of the neck and starts to enlarge and reshape itself into, as each unholy verse echoes through the chamber, you see this lump take the form of a second head. And you hear the Dero go, yes, yes, so close. And we shall stop there. Okay, so down to the wire, but running on empty. But here we are in the lair of the cultists. Now, I will say, like from your look at the situation here, it looks like this ritual is quite far along already. and Droki has arrived and delivered the final ingredients that they needed, and you think that you would be able to take a short rest. Okay, you do think you would be able to take a short rest and come back and attack these things. You're not sure if you can stop this ritual already. If you could try, but it would be very dangerous. You think you might have to like. It's like how much are you willing to risk for the the reveal, the unleashing of another two-headed giant?
I'm just saying, there's an army of bears in the other corridor. What would Corbin do?
But they're not our army.
Ignatius, don't you want a pet bear? You're like the only one without a pet.
All right. Well, when you put it like that.
Salt.
I didn't think about that, did you?
All right. Okay. Now, as you crouch there in the tunnel mouth, you are all peering into the space here, and you're looking at the scene. So you don't see Isel. You don't see Isel go over and just like plunk itself down next to Corbin's unconscious form, and then it just kind of starts to lick Corbin's face.
Sandpaper.
Yes, it's like little sandpaper tongue. Just like starts licking your face, and Corbin, in your unconscious state, you become aware of a voice.
Hey.
Poor little Corbin. Unconscious. Out of the fight. Do they want back? Isel can
I have
help.
hope.
Isel can send you back.
Never mind, buddy. I'm good.
And we shall leave things there.
I swear, Bob, if I make a demon pact with you, I'm going. Ooh.
So, thank you very much, everyone. Now, Buns, I realise it's late, but could you stick around for a little chat? Very, very brief one.
Yes.
It will be short, I promise. But we will leave things there. Thank you, everyone who came on by today, and Silver and Quims and everyone in chat. It's good to have you there. Thank you for the follows, Blitzpanda, and everyone else. Let me see who else was there. And yeah, Quims for those subs. Thank you so much for those gifted subs. You're an absolute legend. Teens for the raid and Gronk for the host. Thank you so much. The superb Dolphin. How dare I forget? And Made in the Morning for the follow while we were offline. Thank you so much. Absolute pleasure to have you along with us for our adventures. But we have to leave things there as it is Quims' bedtime. And Dolores and Corbin's too. But thank you very much, and do join us again later on Thursday. We will be doing our Curse of Strahd campaign Thursday evening here, Thursday morning in North America, and then we have Descent into Avernus on Friday. Over on Quest Junkies UK for more Rodania fun on Saturday, and then the continuation of a fantastic, fun little miniature summer campaign on the island, the Snout of Omgar, the jungle paradise of the southern coast of Chult. And they have found themselves up against a Medusa. The first big fight. It is a full-on Medusa, so we shall see how that goes. Right, okay. So, thank you, everybody. Okay, sorry. And yes, I hope you had a nice time and have yourselves a wonderful weekend. Until we can see you next time, we will head on raiding, so do stick around to head on wherever we are going. But until next time, as we like to say around these parts, matane. Thank you, goodbye.